Hey guys, good morning. I'm sorry that Zoom is having technical difficulties, but I'm going to walk you through today's lesson and how you can complete your assignments on your own. So on the stream, I went ahead and reminded you guys that Zoom is having technical difficulties and that you're going to be using a recorded lesson today to learn how to complete your assignments. So today we're going to review the syllabus. You're going to complete the Google form for the syllabus. You're going to complete an About Me slide, and then you're going to record your intro into Flipgrid. So I'm going to show you how to do all of this. First thing, anytime you have a live Zoom, or even if you miss Zoom and you want to see the recorded Zoom, go to classwork and find the live Zoom with today's date, which is 8/24. So normally we would click on the launch meeting, but today the Zoom isn't working with our links. So what we're going to do is go right to our syllabus, and we'll review the syllabus together. This syllabus is yours. Once you open it, you can download it, open new window, download it, open it with a Google Doc or whatever options it gives you. This would be yours to keep. But reviewing it, this is our welcome letter. And then the syllabus is a very important document. It tells you exactly where you can find me in the school, room D101. It tells you my office hours, which are your asynchronous hours, 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. It also has the school's phone number, my email address, and my website address. It tells us what we're going to be learning this year in order. It says that today, this year, we're going to focus on student inquiry, and we're going to have some performance-based assessments. We're going to include labs, group projects. We're going to be using technology, and of course, our assessments will be summative tests. We'll go over physics first, then we'll move into energy, then geology, chemistry, biology, and astronomy. So we're going to go over a lot of different things this year. Required supplies this year, so far when we're doing distance learning, all you need is access to your technology. Grading policy is very important. Your daily work, the work that you do every day with me and our live lessons or your asynchronous work, that's our daily work. That's 80% of your grade. Your quizzes and tests are 20% of your grade. If you happen to fail one of your quizzes, then we do allow corrections and you can move that up to a passing grade of a 70. Late work, we're being very lenient with our late work. And being absent because you have that asynchronous option. But if you are turning in all your work late, then just remember that we take off a 20% deduction. So if you would have got 100, 20% taken away from 100 would be 80. So you'd only get an 80 even if you deserved 100 because it was late. So try to get all of your work in by the due date. Lab safety we'll go over once we get into campus and we start doing those in-person labs. I'll teach you all about the safety rules and procedures. Um, rules of conduct for home and at school, they're very similar. Make sure that there's no food or drinks in the classroom, in the lab, or by your electronic device. Of course, always be safe, be prepared, make sure that you have all your assignments ready to be turned in on time, that you are at your Zoom meetings on time. Make sure that you are following directions, being respectful, being on time, following the student handbook, asking questions, and doing your best. Consequences, we'll always start off with a warning. But the second time I have to redirect you, it will result in a negative consequence. It could be a private talk, a talk with your parent, lunch detention. It just kind of depends on if we're in person or out school still doing our digital learning as well. This is where you would sign it, consenting that you've read over it. And then at the bottom, it's asking you if you have permission to watch 2 movies. So you need to go ask your parents if it's okay if you watch Hidden Figures and October Skies. When we come back towards the end of the year, we go over astronomy, and we would like to show you guys these 2 movies. So ask your parents if that's okay. So now that we have read over our syllabus, and like I said, this is yours to keep. You can print it, download it, save it in case you need to refer to it. The next thing we need to do now is go to our 6th grade science syllabus and get this completed. This is a Google form for the syllabus. So we read the actual syllabus, but I need you to complete the Google form. So one question you might have about the class, you can go ahead and type there. So I could say, how many tests do we take? Or you could ask, how can we do labs online? So any question that you may have, you can go ahead and write down. Here is the syllabus again. You can edit or download this part of the syllabus because these are just images of the syllabus. So this is in case you want to look over it one more time before you answer the questions. You have that to refer to. But I want you to notice you can't click on this. You can't sign any of this stuff here, okay? So list one fact from the syllabus. You can list any fact that you would like off the syllabus. So one fact is we will be watching Hidden Figures in October Skies this year if you have permission from your parents. Another fact you could say is Mrs. Saucetta's email is asauce1@neisd.net. That's a fact. So just pick a fact. One fact this year will be focusing on chemistry for one of our units. That's a fact. So write down one fact here. We will learn about, and then, so just any fact off the syllabus. Do you have permission to watch the videos listed in the syllabus? And in case you forgot what they are, they're right here, Hidden Figures and October Skies. And then you need to type your full name if you read over the syllabus and you agree to follow the rules. Full name, not nickname, first and last name, and then just submit it. So once you're done with that, it will automatically submit. After you hit the submit button, you can exit out. The next thing you're going to do today is do an About Us slide. It's very important that you do this exactly the way that I show you so that we don't mess up anybody else's slide. So once you open up, I'll show you one more time in case you missed it. Under live Zoom lesson, we're going to start working on the About Us right now. So go ahead and click on the About Us, and then it will open up and look like this. We'll have the expectations. And this is called All About Us. So this is to help you learn about your classmates. It says feel free to learn about all your classmates. So you can search through here once everyone's finished and learn some facts. These are the instructions. Type your name next to a slide number. Go to the slide number you choose, answer the About Me questions, upload a photo of yourself, and any other photo that tells us about you. Now, one important rule when you're doing this is never touch anybody else's slide. Do not edit other slides. You only get one slide number. Also, do not change any themes. Because that would affect other people's slides. So let me show you how you can go ahead and complete yours. The first thing you need to do is pick something. So Sage already picked his slide. So the next open slide would be 9. So if I wanted to do 9, I would write my name right here. And then I could go down to slide 9. And then you'll notice here on slide 9 that it has some questions that you can answer, and you need to write your name first thing. So I could put my name up here, Angelique Saucetta, but I'm going to leave it blank for whoever goes to slide 9. because I've already actually completed my own slide here to give you guys as an example. So I'll show you what mine looks like. And the slide numbers, in case you're not sure how to find your slide number, are over here to the left. So you can't be in presentation mode to see them, you have to be in the edit mode. So my slide's actually already done. I uploaded a picture of myself. I put my name, and this is an example. I put a picture of the Aggies because that's the school I graduated from. So hobbies, I love to read, walk my dogs, and swim. Maybe I want to insert an image showing you guys my hobby. So I could put books because I really love to read a lot. And so it's going to come up really enormous, and this is when we need to practice our resizing again. We played around with the resizing when we did our Bitmoji locker. And then you would edit, what's your favorite snack? I wrote Takis and yogurt. So maybe if I change my mind, you can highlight, right, and delete it. Maybe you accidentally deleted that. You want it to come back. Go up here to that arrow. That can undo anything that you've done. Maybe you're not happy with the color of your text. I don't mind if you change that. Go ahead and make this slide all about you. I want to know about you. So if you want to make your text pink, go ahead and make your text pink. I'm just asking you do not change any themes or backgrounds for anybody else's slides other than your own, okay? Right now, just focus on this one slide and making it represent who you are. Once you finish all of this, feel free to go ahead and look at other students. So Sage already did his, which looks really nice. So you guys take your time with this. Once you're done, I'll show you the next thing to do. Once you're done, it automatically saves. But I just want to make one note. Make sure that you do not add or delete any slides either, and I'll put that in the instructions as well. Do not add or delete any slides. So we're not editing others. We're not editing other slides. We're not changing the theme, and we're not deleting. Do not delete or add slides. So only work on your side. This has been working really well with the other classes that I've done it with, as long as you're following instructions, okay? So just a reminder, when you're doing this assignment, do not edit other slides. Do not change the theme. Do not delete or add slides, and only work on your slide number. How do I know my slide number? You get to pick your slide number this time. Normally I would assign you a slide number, but right now go ahead and just pick your own slide number. Type your name by any slide number that's available, and then go find that slide. And it will say it to the left. Once you finish your About Me slide, you can exit out. And we're going to go back to the Google Classroom. We did the syllabus. We did the syllabus Google form. We did the About Us. Then you could go ahead and mark this as done. And then you only have one thing left to do, your Flipgrid. I know some students were telling me that they have trouble with the Flipgrid because they've been getting an error message, and that's true. Sometimes it does come up with an error message, but sometimes it's going to work perfectly fine and will look just like this, okay? Now this is to introduce yourself. Many of you guys have already done this with your other teachers, so it shouldn't be anything new. I just want you guys to get comfortable in front of the camera and with public speaking, because this is a skill that you need for the rest of your life. So you're going to introduce yourself by using a 3, 2, 1. You're going to, of course, start with your name and age, and then you're going to say 3 things you're good at, 2 things you like about science, and 1 thing that you are nervous about. Now, all you have to do is hit the record button. It's going to ask you to join. Just go ahead and join with your Google account. For me, it has a couple options of what I can pick. You join with your school. And I can't do it right now because I'm already recording with the camera. But once you finish, you would automatically save it, go through the steps, and then you can go ahead and take a look at your classmates' videos. so you could get to know them. These are the kids that you'd be seeing in the hallway, and